Just a second. All right, it says we're good. That looks good. Now we're just kind of waiting for first pitch. It'll be Scubal versus Corbin. I think it's Patrick Corbin. I'm not too sure. Haggerty, Langford, Heim, then Garcia, Simeon, Young, Smith, Duran, and Krim. For the Rangers, then for the Tigers, it'll be Malloy, Torres, Green, Ibanez, Torkelson, Keith, Dingler, Baez, and Sweeney. That'll be the Tigers lineup. Scubal versus Patrick Corbin, I believe. I think that's who Corbin is. So we've had some good luck against this guy. But we've also gotten our asses kind of lit up by him before, so. Could go either way. How is this sound? How's everything sounding? Good, good. Yeah, okay, we're good. Sooners walked it off. Nice, that's good. It's always cool, man. Nice. Good spot to put that, too. Be able to read everything. Maybe a little more brightness like that would be perfect. Yeah, there we go. All right, we're just waiting for first pitch from Scubal. Tigers finally back home after a long road trip. Pretty good road trip though, right? Scored a shitload of runs. Got their run differential up to like 82 or 83, I believe, on the year. So plus 83 runs. We're also tied for the best team in baseball, right? With the Dodgers. Both of us are 25 and 13. So those are the two, we're the two #1 teams in baseball. So a win here tonight and maybe a Dodgers loss, and all of a sudden we're the best team in baseball. So hopefully we can get a win. Rangers are a pretty good little offense, pretty good team. So won't be as easy as we've had it the last couple series against the Angels and Rockies, though. So we'll have to hopefully do a little bit better this time around. Make sure you guys drop some likes, help the stream out. Ball one from Scubal, we're underway. It's Haggerty, Langford, and Heim to lead it off. One and 0. What'll be the pitch? Let's just hope for a quick inning. Sooners #1 is most home runs scored. Nice. That'll be 2 strikes. So a couple swinging strikes there. It'll be 1-2. Scubal ahead, 1 deuce. Hell yeah, Gibbs. Soon your name will have to be Tigers on top, not Gibbs. Get it? It's like, no, that doesn't, why would I change my name because of that? And they get Haggerty swinging, 1 away. Now up, Wyatt Langford. A guy the Tigers could have drafted, but we took Jackson Jobe, right? I mean, I think Wyatt was already drafted, but like in the same class. I think this is the class we got Jobe, right? Called strike 1. Can't remember. I know we got somebody that people were pissed off about, and then now they're kind of like, oh, I like this guy. Ball 1. Eagles were top 1 in the best draft pick. That's 2-1 now, misses high and away. That's crazy to me. I don't know if the Eagles had the best draft. I guess we'll see when the only way to know now is when the season starts. 2-1. Swing in strike 2. Chased the pitch way out of the zone. Nice change up. Bottom fell right out of it. 2-2 on Langford. Come on, strike 3 or a pop out or something. Come on, out number 2. And they get Wyatt Langford swinging 2 away. You're thinking of doing Perkins on top because that's the Michigan Panthers QB, and he is okay. Do you think he'll find a spot in the NFL coming up after the what is it, US XFL league ends this year? Here's Heim with 1 away. He swings through strike 1. Scubal dealing here early. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. Helps the stream out, gets some more people in here, gets an interaction with the stream, and it makes you not gay. Or if you want to be gay, it makes you gay. Whatever you want it to do. It makes you more of that. Fouled away, it'll be 1-2. All right, here comes strike 3. All right. Damn, we lowered Haggerty's average to 0 after his first at bat. Pretty bad. And they'll get a little pop out here that'll end the inning. Nice play by Colt Regard Keith. Yeah, we'll head to the bottom of the first. Tigers get him 1-2-3. Nice inning for Scubal and company. We'll see Malloy, Torres, and Green. That's Malloy, Torres, Green. Then Ibanez, Torkelson, Keith, Dingler, Baez, and Sweeney. Leading off, though, Malloy, Torres, and Green. Lefty on the mound with Corbin pitching, so he's like Lamar in how he plays. He's not all that talent level yet, but okay. Maybe the Lions pick him up and get rid of Lendon Looker. What's up, Daniel? It's always go Tigers, best team in baseball. You know, it's not too surprising to me personally that we're the best team in the league. I've been telling people for years that we're a serious baseball team, and no one's really believed me. And I said we're letting other teams get a shot. Like my friend Max, I had always told him that the Tigers were the best team in the league, and that none of the past World Series counted until the Tigers were involved in the picture again. Unfortunately, last year's was a real playoff. It was the first in nearly a decade. We'll see how this goes. So far, this seems to be a real MLB season. A lot of people are shocked at how things are playing out. You have the pitiful Dodgers, poverty Dodgers, have to spend all that money just to be as good as the Tigers, who are spending like $100 million. Yeah. There's realities and levels to it. What's up, Wade? It's like isn't your whole team on rookie contracts? Yeah, you know, it's what's up, Jonathan? How's everybody doing? Pittsburgh Pirates are yeah, I don't know what's up with, well, they have a bad owner, so yeah, it is nice the Tigers are finally home. Again, it's Malloy, Torres, and Green against Corbin here. Tigers in their fun electric blue jerseys. I like him over Hooker. Hooker ain't ready for the NFL. But yeah, I'm not sure. Oh shit, we get 1 pitch, 1 out. That's not good. Damn. Malloy gets out on the first AB. Here's Torres. Little pop out there to Marcus Seaman. Oh yeah, Jonathan, go Tigers. Here's Torres. Glaber bomb? Question mark. Glaber single. Well, I'm not sure why that was a ball. 1-0, I suppose. Now there's going to be a bad pitch called a strike, and it's going to be like, well, I mean, that's fine. That's fair. If he throws one lower and gets it called a strike, that would be pretty funny. Damn, 3-0. Yeah, I guess he's not getting that low call at all. Three one. I don't know about a makeup call. That call was horrible. Yeah, I don't know why. It probably looked worse in TV. Like 2 of those pitches should have been balls already. Called strike 2. It's 2-2 or 3-2. Sorry, Torres. If you get called out on a bad call, it's kind of like, you know, you got 2 free ones. 3-2. And Torres will walk. That'll be ball 4. All fair calls. We'll rewrite history and pretend like all of those were terrible pitches. I can't believe some of those were called a strike. Some of those were really bad pitches. This umpire has it out for the Tigers. That's called gaslighting people. Walk-offs are fun, but so are saves. Here's Riley Green with 1 on and 1 out. Ball 1. Damn, if Torres would have been up, he would have hit Torres. That's pretty crazy. And they just got away with that. Like, they would have just hit one of our hitters if he was still in the box. And they're just okay with that. With that not being a free base for Riley Green. And they would have hit Torres again. They're clearly sending a message, and they're trying to be intimidating. They should be disqualified, and we get the auto win here tonight. 2-1. It's only fair. They're bush leaguing it. I'm just playing around. Fouled away. It's 2-2. Can you imagine if there was someone that was like, "Hey man, fuck you. I'm a Rangers fan. We don't have to do that for nothing. That's not a real rule." That'd be my favorite person. Three two. These are all at least good calls. This at bat. 3-2 count. 1 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the first. It's 0-0. Tigers playing or hosting the Rangers. And that'll be. Hopefully that's not a double play. It might be a double play. It is a double play. Damn, dude. Riley lean. We should trade Riley Green for nothing. We should just cut him. I say we cut Riley Green, bring back Kenta Maeda. Because, you know, he ground into a double play. Useless. Bad at bat. We'll head to the top of the second. It'll be Garcia, Simeon, and Jace Young. We traded Jace to the Rangers this afternoon for Josh Young. So that's pretty fun. Apparently the Rangers were like, we could do it twice. Where is Marcia? I don't know. Maeda? I don't know. He got cut. For all I know, he could be in Korea again. Waiting to get called. I don't know where he lives in the offseason. He's probably wherever that is. He's out there, though. Anyone can technically sign him. What crazy comments did I make? Who did we trade? Oh, just Jace Young for Josh Young. Yeah, we got Josh Young on the team now. We just don't want to play him too much. Oh, releasing. Oh, yeah, I'm just kidding, Tim. I just hate when guys ground into double plays. It's like, damn, bro, that's embarrassing. In 2025, you're not fast enough to beat that out. Ball one. Go ball GM. Hell yeah. Yeah. Swing and strike. It's 1-2. A 1-1. You were laughing when that happened? By the way, it'll be 2-2 or 1-2 now. Hey, maybe they can get a good quick start to the inning here. Get an out. It'd be pretty cool. Nice, taking him out. One away. One oh. He signed with the softball league as a water boy. I'm sure he'd actually be dangerous in a softball league. He'd probably be such a like even though he doesn't hit professionally, he'd probably be such a dangerous like hitter. Just like clobbering shit every single time to dead center. Wow. 2-1. Swing and strike 2 is 2-2. Hockey is a pretty dangerous sport. Probably a lot less dangerous than football anyway. At least. Simeon strikes out 2 away. Top of the second, 2 down. What's up, Love to Barbecue? You think I'm going to just pass out on the air? Why is that? 0-1. No, that's just how my eyes look all the time. I usually don't sit this close to the screen. And it's probably, yeah, it's a lot more like the lighting in the room. And I also just usually, my eyes aren't very large or open wide. 0-2. Believe it or not, I have like kind of like almondy, Asian-y eyes in terms of like structure and like eye shape. Fun, right? Funny. Anyway, that'll be the third out of the inning. They get Jace Young to ground out. Ignore that says Josh Young. By the way, did you know that Josh Young is the brother of Jace Young? Yeah, see, that's a real one. Ibanez, Torkelson, and Keith. By the way, Colt Keith is the nephew of Toby Keith. Bet you didn't know that one. You thought I was going to say son. No, that's his nephew or his uncle. The country singer who passed away. Yeah, I know the young brothers being related. I didn't expect that. By the way, never believe me whenever I talk about players being related to people. I do not tell the truth about that. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Again, it's Ibanez, Torkelson, and Keith. Yeah, I feel like it's okay to lie about silly things like who people are related to in between innings and all that. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. Helps the stream out. We're at 15 already. We're doing pretty good. Pretty good. Scubal throwing a no-no? I don't know. Maybe. Pretty early in the game. Feels like. But yeah, it's Ibanez, Torkelson out. Strike one. Called strike to Ibanez. I mean, just because they both have the same name or the same last name doesn't mean they're related, Tim. Are you going to tell me that the kid the Brewers just signed named Jaden Fielder is the son and then therefore grandson of, is the son of Prince Fielder and then the dad of, or the grandfather, son of Cecil? That's crazy if you try to say that. 2-1. Next bro's going to be like, did you know? Mets and Cubs in series looks really fun series. Yeah. Ibanez flies out one away. Fuck. Ball one. Yeah, this umpire's got no idea what he's doing. He's just calling random shit balls. He's like, sure, ball. Ball two. Two one. Fouled away. Hero is related to Bambi. No, I'm just trying to think of funny players who are brothers. So I can be like, they're not really brothers. Oh, Torque walk. One on, one out. A lot of money on Detroit, so expect some wild fuckery by the umps. You think their Tigers are going to get screwed? 0-1. No, I know, man. I'm just messing around, Tim. Yeah. Early in the game, just bullshitting. It's 0-1 here to Keith. Damn, I think he just grounded into a double play just like Riley Green. Oh, never mind. He's safe. 1 on, 2 out. Runner at first. Keith reaches via force out at second. Here's Dylan Dingler. You're playing ball with your sister, maybe. Nice, with your nephew. That's pretty cool. Oh, shit. Hell yeah. It looks like Dingler drove in a run on a double. Dingle double. Little dingle do. Torkelson will score all the way from first base. Oh, never mind. Colt Keith scores all the way from first. I forgot about that. So Keith will score. It's 1-0 Tigers. Bottom of the second. 2 away. Easy. Just like we drew it up. Twins? Yeah, they're having a rough year. Here's Javi Baez. Your Dingler autos have been gaining value. Hell yeah, dude. Hopefully they keep gaining value. Damn. Baez popped out. I guess a fly out. Either way, we'll head to the top of the third. 1-0 Tigers lead. Pretty good start. You're a smart fellow, Meg. Or Peter. Oh yeah, you're a fart smeller, Meg. And strubs Meg's face into the fart. Smith, Duran, and Krim. 7-8-9 here in the top of the third. 7-8-9 here for the Rangers. Gotta hope Scubal can get a quick shutdown inning to keep the momentum on his team's side, as we are very close to entering the middle part of the game. Yeah, I remember. I think I went to a game that Patrick Corbin started when he was a member of the Nationals still, and we won by a ridiculous number. I think it might have been either 2 years ago or last season. I want to say 2 years ago. Maybe even 3 at most. Either way, Smith, Duran, and Krim. All right. So, he called strike. All right, called strike 1 on Smith. He's like, Kyle Freeland. Yeah, nothing was going right. Getting teed off on. One, 2. 2-2. And they get a fly out, 1 away. Here's the 8-hitter Duran. We're gonna watch Backlash tomorrow again tonight. Nice. Oh yeah, that is what, tomorrow? Josh Smith flies out, 2 away. Here's the 9-hitter Krim. So 2 on a couple swinging strikes. And he strikes out, 2 away. Down goes Duran. Here's Krim. All right, let's put this criminal in jail. No racism. Damn, dude, a 182 OPS is pretty low. Oh, and he's out. All right. Well, he popped out on the first pitch. We'll head to the top of the third. Top 3 coming up. It'll be Sweeney, Malloy, and Torres. Sweeney, Malloy, Torres. Tigers are up 1-0. That's the whole offense. Tigers manufactured in a run on a Dylan Dingler double. Let's stretch out a little bit. Make sure you get up and stretch out every so often so you don't develop a blood clot and die. Or your leg might explode if you get a blood clot. I don't know what happens. Oh. There we go. Feel a little bit better after a little bit of a, you guys get up and try to get that nice deep stretch. Ooh. Anyway, 9, 1, and 2 due up here in the bottom of the third. Game's kind of moving pretty quick. Rangers decided to win the World Series and then dip. Are they injured right now? Is that like part of the team's like general struggle is just sort of injury? Their offense is really bad. Well, yeah, I can see it. I mean, they've got like 5 good hitters and then the rest doesn't really seem to, well, I don't know. Seems okay numbers wise. Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, they're doing all right. Are they good at pitching, I'm guessing? Because, I mean, they're only 18 and 20, which isn't really a bad record. It's not great, but it's not terrible in May. Called strike 1. Makes sense. Ball 1. Two one, nope. On Trey Sweeney, who's been a hit machine lately. Hopefully he can keep that going here. Maybe pick up a leadoff single. Nope, he gets out. 1 away. You need us to win, Kev? Let's hope so. Top of the order for the Tigers. Here's Justin Henry Malloy. Bottom of the third. 1-0 Tigers. Oh two. And Malloy goes down looking 2 away. Ugh. Not a big fan of that guy. Anyway, here's Torres. I think he's one of the candidates to be sent down when Malloy or Veerling return. His only big plus side is he is a right-handed bat, so it'd probably be for Veerling. You know what I mean? Because you don't really want to just go get more left-handed bats or overload your lineup with lefties. Because again, you know, balance and all that. 1-2 or 1-1 on Torres. Nobody on bottom 3. What do we get? Pretty quiet today, everybody. Fouled away, it'll be 1-2. Lighting sucks. 2-2. It's all blown out and shit. That'll be the third out of the inning. A little fly out there. We'll head to the top of the fourth already. It'll be Haggerty, Langford, and Heim. Haggerty, Langford, and Heim. Top of the fourth. 1-0 Tigers. Cool. Probably him v. Andy for Meadows. We'll see about Andy. I don't really know if Andy Ibanez is going to go. Kumar Rock. Oh, is he pitching for the Rangers this? Is he on the Rangers right now? He was someone everyone the Tigers really wanted to draft. Top of the order here in the top of the fourth, it's Haggerty, Langford, and Heim. They already sent that Brewer Hecklin down for John Brebbia, who just returned. Again, the mystery on who goes down for who, it always deepens. But I think Malloy probably goes down for Veerling. Righty for righty bat, you know? And then we'll see who the next one to go is. I'd imagine also if it's going to be Ibanez, they may just DFA him. And like, you know, someone will probably pick him up. Ball 1 to Haggerty. I was thinking Young probably. I know it's not a positional match, but you know. Swing and strike 1. It's 1-1 here. Watch for Brock Porter. All right. I don't know. I just don't know if Andy would want to go to Toledo. I don't know if he has to. I think he can just leave. It'll be the first out of the inning. Looks like a little line out there. One away. One zero for Langford. Sorry. Couldn't see his name. My eyes weren't working with me too well. 2-0. Yeah, Mudheads are struggling because all of our best players are either in high A, double A, or in the majors. And now in triple A, we ain't really got anybody too great. They're either not old enough to be there or they have been moved to the major league roster. Coincidentally, they're the only Tigers affiliated team that isn't in first place. In one of their leagues, divisions, whatever. Fouled away, it's 3-1. Or called strike, it's 3-1. Sorry. Called strike 2, it's 3-2. Yeah, he might be a quadruple A player, but there's also a shot we just don't know how to develop him. And down goes Langford, 2 away. Here's Heim, top 4. To no one count on Heim. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with Young. He has definitely not lived up to what his brother was. That's for darn sure. That'll be fouled away. It's 0-2. Oh, and Heim strikes out. That'll be the third out of the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Damn, that's 6 Ks for Scubal through 4 innings. Making quick work of the guys. It'll be Green, Ibanez, and Torkelson here. 1-0 Tigers, bottom 4. I know it's crazy. Let's see, it's 7:22. This is about a 42-minute game right now. And we're in the bottom of the fourth. Isn't that crazy? That's how dialed in Scubal is. And Patrick Corbin, to be fair, he's dealing pretty good except for the second. We got jumped at him a little bit. Good game. 1-0 Tigers lead. Bottom 4. Green, Ibanez, Torkelson. Let's try to get some runs here. Maybe that would be super helpful. Do a little stretching. Get the joints and ligaments nice and loose. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It does help out our little stream here, especially if you don't want to say anything. Which is cool. Just leave a like. What's up, Rodney? All right. Game should start any moment now. Or get back going. Had to stretch out a little bit. Get a little bit loose. Ball one. Let's try to get some insurance runs for old Scubal. Max Clark went deep today. Nice. Fouled away, it'll be 1-1. Ball two. It's now 2-1 on the Tigers' number 3 hitter, Riley Green. Three one. Good hitters count if you're Riley Green. Fouled away, it'll be 3-2. Riley Green will walk to open up the inning. 1 on, nobody out for Andy Ibanez. Big hit here from Andy would be nice. Called strike 1. Fouled it away, or will go 0-2. It is 1-2. Damn, Ibanez goes down on strikes, 1 away. Here's Torque, 1 on, 1 out. Ooh. Damn, Torque will get out. That'll be the 1 pitch, 1 out special. He flies out. Here's Cole Keith. Runner at first, 2 away. All right, 1 on, 2 out. The hitter is Colt Keith. It's 0-2. Ooh. Green did steal second, so that's cool. His first steal of the year, but now Colts down 0-2. Hmm. One, two. Hopefully everyone's having a good Friday. Very quiet group of people. Unless my chat broke and I'm just never going to be able to see it. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. Helps out our stream. Get some more people in here. I'd appreciate you if you can. Thank you. Especially if you're not chatting. 3-2 on Keith. Hey, nothing wrong with taking free bases, though. Hell yeah, that looks like it'll be a hit by Keith, and he'll drive in a run, making it 2-1 or 2-0 Tigers, and an RBI base hit for Colt Regard Keith. And that'll bring up Dingler with the runner at first and 2 away. 2-0 Tigers lead, thanks to Colt Keith. Now it'd be cool to see a home run. Keith up to a 220 average and a 719 OPS. That's pretty good. He's really come around that road trip. Damn. 2 called strikes here. He takes both for the first 2 pitches, does Dingler. Dingler down 0-2. Ball one up way up high. Two. Two count, runner at first. Tigers get a run across this inning, so good work. 2-0 Tigers, bottom 4. Oops. Two. Looks like they'll get Dingler, but we get the run across, so it'll be 2-0. Top of the 5th, 2-0 Tigers. It'll be Garcia, Simeon, and Young here in the top of the 5th, 2-0 Tigers. Woohoo! Let's see how many pitches Scubal is thrown. Just curious, you know. Be in good shape. 48 through 4 for Scubal so far. All right. If we can have a quick inning, that'd be idea. Damn, no one's saying nothing tonight. Yeah, if you guys could make sure you drop some likes, especially if you're not chatting much, that'd help the stream out a ton with like some interactions and all that fun stuff. If you don't, you're gay, just by the way. What's that say about you? That I would say that. Maybe think about that. The sun is so fucking bright. It's so hard to open my eyes against it. What's up, Hodge? Poe. 48 through 4.5 per inning. Number of pitches to Grammatics target throw per innings. No, I don't know if he did. I think he just tried to throw as few pitches as possible. Tigers lead American League. Richard, that's old news, my friend. If you check the news, the Tigers are the #1 team in MLB right now. Go look at the standings and click MLB. Look who's at #1. It's the Tigers. He targeted 12. About right. That's what you want to throw. Because 8 times 12 or 8 times 11 is about 88. That puts you at right about, you know what I mean? Gives you enough to complete the game with about 100 pitches. Two nothing, top 5. Yeah, Corbin, he's doing pretty good. 1-1. But power rankings aren't the same as literal standings. Power rankings are some dude's subjective opinions or objective opinions. Either one works there. We are 25-13, as are the Dodgers, but we have a better run differential, so we're better than the Dodgers right now, in my opinion. Boo, Dodgers, Andrew, boo. 2-2. We'll let you guys win game 3 if we can win the first 2. It's important we do this. We have to keep these stupid ass Royals and goddamn Guardians off our back. Fouled away, it'll be 2-2. Are the Red Sox good this year, or did they kind of fall off from a good start? Yeah, boo the Dodgers, exactly. Yeah, Tigers are the #1 team in baseball because of our run differential being plus 83. And the Dodgers being like 63, like some losers. 2-2. And they get Garcia swinging. We'll get the first out of the inning. Here's Simeon now, top 5. 1 away, 2-0 Tigers lead. 2-0 Tigers, top 5. You know, I'm kind of hoping the Giants make the World Series, the San Francisco ones, just so we could get our revenge. Like Tigers versus Giants round 2, and we win this next round. Oh, I imagine it goes in my head. We absolutely smoke them this time around. I'd love that. 16. That's not bad. Dodgers? Yeah, they're pretty annoying. I don't really interact with a ton of Dodgers fans, surprisingly, on my channel. I think they like to stay in their own little victim world that they've created for themselves. Why is it taking so long to get the back going here? All right, never mind. 1-1. Swinging strike 2. It's 1-2. All right, that'll be the second out of the inning. 2 down now. Here's Josh Young. I got the Tigers winning, Justin. Other people may have a different team winning, but I've personally got the Tigers. I like the effect of like the purple, or yeah, kind of like a purple filter that the sun is giving off, like hitting whatever it's reflecting off of in the window, that's giving it like this purple hue. I think it looks pretty cool. I don't know how well that's coming across on my little video camera in the bottom. You need him to keep dealing. He's dealing today. He's ahead 0-2 now in the count on Young. 0-2. Looking for the third strike. Can he get one? Oh, he didn't chase. So ball 1. 1-2. I need to wear a Tigers jersey. I mean, not necessarily. I mean, I want to buy one soon, but the Tigers won't long term tear. If the Tigers long term tear a Scubal, I'll buy a jersey. That'd be very nice. Young strikes out. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. That's Scubal's 8th strikeout of the game. No walks, 8 Ks, 5 innings, no runs. Pitching a good one. Baez, Sweeney, and Malloy. Why are they whining because you're winning? Oh, damn. Okay. Oh, because of us. Okay. It's like, God damn it, dude. We're still in the same fucking spot. All right. Bottom of the 5th here. Baez, Sweeney, and Malloy. Tigers could use a couple more insurance runs here. Take as much stress off the game as possible as we lead into these later innings. Make sure you all drop a like. Otherwise, it'll be your fault if it happens. And you know what I'm talking about. Someone could type it out. Baez, Sweeney, and Malloy. Be nice to get some hits this inning. Here in the bottom of the 5th. Maybe no more hits for the rest of the game. Just a bunch of outs the rest of the game all the way through. Be pretty cool. Another nice win. Get to 26 wins. Maybe the Dodgers lose. Then we're the best team in baseball all of a sudden. Max, I told you in the offseason we'd be back. But I feel like you thought I was kidding around with you. Like I was playing funny games. I still don't really know how we're in the fucking bottom of the 5th inning in an hour and 3 minutes. This game is fucking flying by. Unless it slows down tremendously as we get here into the later innings. It's going to be a quick game. By the way, sorry I wasn't able to do the second game of yesterday's doubleheader. I randomly, as you can tell, I'm in a new location. I'm at my dad's for the next couple weeks, visiting my family. We'll be back in our normal locale soon. Ball 1. Ball 2 to Baez. You would never be. Hell yeah, Andrew, you can't be. You were at a bar and grill? Hell yeah, Gibbs. Sounds like a good ass time. Baez gets out, one away. Baez will fly out. What a shame. What a shame. What do you guys think of my singing voice? The wheels on the bus. Damn, I can't. I was gonna do a funny singing voice, but I can't do it right now. My voice is all. I've been talking too much today. Never mind. We're not gonna do that. Plus, it's really loud, and I don't feel like being loud. W singing? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I should start. I should record an album. 1-1. One away here in the bottom of the fifth. It's a 2-0 Tigers lead. They're trying to get a run here. 9-hitter Trey Sweeney is down 1-2 now on a swing and strike. He's 0 for 1. He's oh. You know when singers make that noise? That's my favorite noise to try to. I want to figure out how they make that noise. Like they kind of like put like make their O's or like their vowel sounds go like and it's like, damn, that sounds so nice. I want to figure out how to do that. But I don't know. I think it's they just know how to sing good. 2-2. Fouled away. It'll be 2-2 again on Sweeney. Nobody on. 1 out. I would date a Dodgers fan just because I don't really care about women's opinions of sports. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking around. But mainly I would just tease her whenever the Dodgers lost. It'd be a very funny time. Yeah, it's fine. Thank you. I appreciate you, Andrew. Yeah, it's pretty good. It was a gift from one of the old Greek or Roman gods of singing or creativity or whatever. It was given to me by them specifically. They're like, damn, dude, you sing pretty good. I was like, thanks. They're like, here, now you sing better. And I was like, whoa. 2 outs for Malloy. He's up 2-1 in the count on a foul ball. You were a bass singing in singing class? Oh, you like sang bass? Do you got a low voice? Do you have a low voice? I don't. My voice doesn't go super low. 3-1. Do you have a low voice? Nope. Malloy walks. Nice. Extend the inning. They haven't had anyone reach base yet. They have had no base runners today. Take that as what you will. $15 up, 15 down. However you want to see that. Oh, Torres gives a little ride, but that's going to be a pop out. The inning's going to end. We'll head to the top of the 6. 2-0 Tigers lead. Tigers get a man on, but strand him. So we'll see how the top of the 6 plays. It'll be. Who's up? Oh, yeah. Smith, Duran, and Krim. Smith, Duran, and Krim here in the top of the 6. Smith, Duran, and Krim. Top 6. We'll see how she goes. Just for a little bit of an update on where Scubal's at with his pitches. I think he's at 55 or 54 pitches right now. 62. Oh, shit. 62 through 5 for Scubal. Oh, they just manufactured it. Someone I think doubled in a run. Yeah, Dingler had a double, which scored a run. And then they just manufactured it with Keith driving in a run on a base hit. So Keith has an RBI single and Dingler has an RBI double. Yeah, Jeff, that's exactly what I'm referring to, but I don't know anything about music or singing. But yeah, I like the wobble of a singer's voice. Yeah, I think that's a very nice thing. I think to me, when singers can do that, I'm like, that person can sing really fucking good. Because you hear it a lot from people that seem to sing good, and I feel like that's really strong vocal control. Smith, Duran, and Krim. If you ever listen to Seth MacFarlane sing, he's very good at it. Like if you go listen to like him singing like Sinatra songs, it's he's like an example that I would use of people who can sing really good. But again, I'm not a very good judge of singing. I'm not a very musical person. However, I'm pretty creative, 29 likes. I appreciate that, everybody. You're all too kind. Thank you very much. Looks like we'll hit 30 pretty soon. Top 6, Smith, Duran, and Krim. Yeah, the Family Guy creator. Yep. Yeah, he's like a extremely talented singer. No, I'm not really much of an NBA watcher. I follow the league kind of. You know what I mean? I'm just not a big fan of it personally. 0-2 now on a swinging strike by Smith. Ball 1. Seth MacFarlane is actually in a song with Logic. I don't know the name of it, but if you search Seth MacFarlane Logic, you can even find just his verse in it. For a second, it is called vibrato, and it happens when you are relaxed. Oh, cool. Yeah, Jeff, I appreciate you pointing that out, but damn, he got a base hit. Too many people were saying the shit about no hitters. God damn it, dude. All right, anyway, now we can at least talk about the game normally. Oh, I hate when that. I'm actually not a big fan of no hitters. Now Scubal can pitch normal and just continue to dominate this fucking game. Thank you. I've been trying to figure out how to do that, and I eventually will figure out how to do that, and then I'll be like, look, I can sing now. But yeah, it's one of my favorite things. Oh, they hit Durand with a pitch. Oh no, Scubal's unraveling. We really actually just need a double play to get out of this little jam now. Here's Krim. Durand's like the last guy you want to hit. He's got a 0.59 fucking OBP. Okay. It's interesting. Yeah, I figure there's an effect and a reason it's done. Yeah, I love to BBQ. I told you I wasn't that tired. Ball 1. But hell yeah, I didn't know that, Jeff. You learn something every day. That's fun to know. I'm glad that there's something now I can actually like look for and listen for. I did karaoke in a Palermo bar in Sicily. That sounds fun. After my song, I gave shout out to all the guys on the ship, and some nicely dressed gentleman asked me to leave. Hell yeah, dude. that must have meant that he really enjoyed your song and just wanted you to either sing again or get back in line so you can sing again. That's probably what that meant, Tom. Probably nothing mean or like, him implying anything. 2-1. That's how I would have assumed that. Swing in strike 2. It's 2-2 now. Do you know what my favorite posts in the NBA are? The people who are trying to recreate like LeBron James level old tweets. So like you'll see something like, oh, thank fuck Nikola Jokic is 30. This fuckery won't go on for much longer. Like that one dude back in like 2013 or some crazy shit that was like, thank God LeBron's already 30. This fuckery won't go on much longer. Literally, that is one of the all-time greatest tweets of early Twitter, is that tweet, because nobody knew that 10 years down the road how fucking funny that tweet would actually be. So now people are trying to create those, and it's very sad to see. But they are some of my favorite future tweets. You know what I mean? Like if the site's still up in 10 years, those will be some bangers if Nicola's still playing when he's 41 years old. But there's going to be like 100 of them. You know what I mean? So it's not that funny. Called strike 1. 2 on, 1 out, 2-0 Tigers lead, but the go-ahead run is at the plate for the Rangers. Leadoff man, top of the order, never a spots you want to see. Can Scubal attack? He struck out Krim, so he's up to 9 strikeouts, by the way. A little bit of a jam. Let's see if Scubal can erase the jam. 0-2. I'm Scubal. I'm just probably dropping a fucking changeup in here. Oh, no, I think they just scored. Fuck. Yep. 2-1. Base hit by Haggerty. Threw a fastball right down the middle. Not really sure why he did that. No reason to. Just threw it right down the middle. That's the one thing I hate about this team is how much we will just throw it right down the middle. They made you leave the bar. Ah. You were snacking on corn nuts, Mexican street corn flavor. Nice, Laura. That sounds pretty tasty. Here's Langford now. 2 on, 1 out. Tigers could use a double play or a quick 2 outs here. Or an out. Shit. Damn, we lost the shutout this inning, too. We were in perfect game territory until just a second ago. Swing and strike 2. It's 0-2 now on Langford. Get a couple of time. Know how you get those moments. It usually takes removing the tension from your throat. Yeah, I would imagine so. Just being chill, trying to sing, get warmed up. Listen to a song, try to mimic it, mimic the singer a little bit, what they're doing, what they're sounding like. See, and I don't really take it that serious. I don't really care how bad I sound. I just want to make that noise because I think it sounds cool. And once I figure out how to do that, I'm good to go. Langford strikes out. So I think that mindset will help. Again, I don't care how I sound. It's just being able to make that noise is the thing. And it's because it's a very cool noise to me. And I just want to be like, look what I could do. 0-2 or 2 out, 2 on. Tigers could hold on to their lead with if they can get a good pitch here. Oh shit. Oh, Rod there. All right, we'll head to the top of the bottom of the 6th now. Tigers up 2-1. Look, hopefully they can get a couple runs back here. They get Heim. Yeah, bottom 6. 2-1. Scubal has 10 strikeouts, by the way. He struck out everybody but Smith, the guy who broke up the no-hitter. That fucking piece of shit. The Rangers challenging something. Post Malone. Isn't he the that's the guy who used to rap. Now he does country songs. Oh, nice. I appreciate it. That's very kind. Yeah, I've done a bit of practice on it. I appreciate that. Yeah, cool. It's good to know. Green, Ibanez and Torkelson do up here. Yeah, singing's fun. Learning like musicals, anything is pretty cool. And I can't do instruments. I just don't have the patience. So I'm like, all right, I'll figure out some kind of singing thing. Ugh. Green, Ibanez, Torkelson. Shut up. Fucking, who the hell is that? Are you a real person? You are. Okay. Oh, the show you. Is that the one with what's his name? Bill Hader? Or whatever? Or is that something else? Am I thinking of the show called Joe? Or is that the same show? I don't know. Ball one. Corbin back to work here in the sixth. This could be his last hitter. He's at 80 pitches now. This show. Okay, yep. I know. Okay, I have a rough idea about what the show is then. Like a stalker kind of situate show. 1-2 on green. Fuck. He's taking a couple strikes here. I thought the name of that show was Joe. Tigers peaking in May. Okay. Anyway, here's Andy Ibanez. What's up, Extra Shots? Coming from a Twins fan, that's very funny. Ibanez pops out. Well, flies out, I guess. 2 down in the bottom of the 6. Here's Torkelson. No, you were a Twins fan last year, actually. So why did you switch from being a Twins fan? What happened? Are you a bandwagon fan? That's kind of weird. Is your second favorite team the Dodgers too? Bro, yeah. Yeah, Cubs are pretty solid this year. Not doing so good against the Mets right now. Extra Shots. I'm pretty sure everybody here knows you as a Twins fan. Like people who have watched this channel since like last year and the year before and the year before, we all know you're a Twins fan, dude. You literally can't deny this. No, I've been a Patriots fan since 2003. When did you stop being a Twins fan? If I was a bandwagon fan of a team, or a bandwagon fan in general? Not really. I didn't watch football for when I watched baseball. So I watched baseball, picked the Tigers as my favorite team. Then when I watched football, I didn't really watch football until the Super Bowl that year. Then I watched the Patriots play the Panthers, and I picked my favorite team then. And then I started watching the Lions. Pretty straightforward reason why that happened. If the Panthers had won that Super Bowl, guess what? I'd be a fan of the Panthers. But also, that happened when I was 8 years old. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Not much I can do about that when I'm 8, man. You're going to have to go back in time to 8-year-old Rob, who has never changed a single one of his teams, and take it up with that. Not really, no. If I was a bandwagon fan, I wouldn't be a Patriots fan anymore. Or I wouldn't have been a Patriots fan from like after 2008 when they just kept losing. Personal. When I was 8 years old, I had no concept of what that meant, what game I was watching, what anything other than like, all right, whoever wins this game is my favorite team. That's how I picked my favorite baseball team. If the Seattle Mariners had beaten the Detroit Tigers, guess what? I'd be a Seattle Mariners fan right now. You see how that works? No, I was an 8-year-old kid that watched a game for the first time and went, whoever wins this one, that's my favorite team now. What's up, Mahal? How's it going? Going good. 2-1. Mahal just got Scubal just got another strikeout. That's 11. If I had been like fucking 15 or 16 and picked my favorite teams that way, you'd have an argument. But you can't really argue about an 8-year-old picking their teams. All right, bitch, takes one to know one. Not really personal. I picked my favorite teams when I was 8 years old, and I have not yet changed from being a fan of those teams, no matter what happens with them teams. If I was a bandwagon fan, why would I be a fan of the Tigers? They haven't won anything in my entire life. Yeah, he's a White Sox fan. It's awesome. Our American Pope. 1-2. Personal. If I was a bandwagon fan, why am I a Tigers fan? Oh, uh-oh. Oh, your argument falls apart. I've never seen them win anything. Oh. I think we have like until last year we had like 2 playoff wins in 12 years. I'm not really sure exactly what you're criticizing me of. Yeah, we know that, Justin. Who are you calling a dumbass? In 57, was that prior to? Is that like right now his number, or is that like prior to the start? When the Patriots won that Super Bowl, that was actually their second in franchise history. So when I actually became a fan of that team, they weren't very good. They were 2-2 all time in Super Bowls actually at that point, believe it or not. 2-2 count here on Simeon. He fouls the pitch away. All right. Well, hopefully he pushes that to 58 strikeouts. It's not like I would have known the Patriots would become. No, I never would watch cricket. Ball 3. Personal, it does. I will give you that. However, how else do you imagine 8-year-olds pick their favorite football team? Especially when they've never watched the game before and no one in their family like really cares about sports. Like, you have to think about it like that, man. Like, I was just watching the Super Bowl going, all right, whoever wins this game, I'm going to be the fan of that team. I don't think it's anything deeper than that. And again, that's how a lot of little kids pick their favorite team, believe it or not. That's how, like, a lot of, like, and that's 12 strikeouts for Scubal. You get Simeon swinging. Here's Young. White Sox have more World Series wins than the Cubs. So he has the right to be a Sox fan. No one's saying anything. They're just kind of laughing about the Pope being a fucking fan of baseball. I pick my favorite teams off. And you want to know if I would have done that? Guess what? I'd still be a Patriots fan. Suck my fucking dick, you pussies. How do you like them apples? Huh? But guess who? Guess what? Guess who was a fan of the Patriots until fucking Tom Brady took the fucking job of Drew Bledsoe? Oh, my dad was. So guess what? I was probably exposed to watching the Patriots for a lot of my little kid life growing up and didn't even really like realize it. Oh, that sucks, by the way, doesn't it, for you guys? Oh, I did pick my dad's team. Oh. Yeah, my dad became an un-Patriots fan because he got very pissed off when they went with Drew Bledsoe when they went with Tom Brady over Drew Bledsoe, because he was a big fan of Drew Bledsoe and really liked him. So he became a Bengals fan full time and said, fuck the Patriots. Worst decision ever, really. Literally the unluckiest fan decision I think I've ever seen in my life. For female, yeah. Dude, this is exactly how I chose to root for Nadal when he won in 2008 Wimbledon against Federer. Yeah, that's how a lot of little kids pick their favorite athletes and shit. Like, whoever wins this is my favorite. You're only a bandwagoner or if you're like a teenager doing that shit. And honestly, if I was a bandwagon fan, you know how happy I would be? Do you know how good my life would be if I was a bandwagon sports fan, if I just didn't care and I was just like, well, I root for the best team. And I would be so proud and in everybody's face about being a bandwagon. Be like, I'm sorry, does your team win the Super Bowl every year? Oh, okay, don't fucking talk to me then. Be like, oh. Like, yeah, whoever the best team is, that's my favorite team. Otherwise, I genuinely do not give a shit about that game. Like 1 year I might be an Eagles fan. Next year I might be a Chiefs fan. Yeah. Extra shots. I've never really had a problem with you. The only time you get banned in here, by the way, is when you start freaking out and spamming stuff. Or if you start really wilding out. And I'm in a bad mood anyway. I like the Celtics, but I also became a true fan during finals week. But see, Mahal, you have the benefit of being a non-American, so you can just like pick your favorite team just kind of based off however you're feeling. You don't really have any like precautions to like, you know what I mean? Like, you're a foreign sport, you know what I mean? You're not from the, you know what I mean? You don't have any like ties. You can kind of just watch a game and be like, this is who I like. Well, yeah, I think you maybe just don't buy jerseys if you're a bandwagon fan. Maybe you're a hat fan. You just buy like a $30 hat every year. Or you just only buy championship hats. I love that. I'd love that guy who, like, a guy with a bunch of like sports hats, but they're only championship hats. And he only wears them like during the off season. Then he just like weirdly doesn't really root for anybody during the regular season. He's like, yeah, I'm rooting for my guys. It's like, who's your team? You know, I like a few guys. I like a few teams this year. I'm looking at the Dodgers right now. I like the Tigers right now. I like that there might be like some bandwagon guy who's like, you know, the Tigers are one of my teams. I like the Dodgers. Fuck, the Padres are looking hot. I watch out for Cleveland. They might stay. They might be one of my favorite teams too by the end of the year. Like, wait, how does it? How do you pick your teams? Don't fucking worry about it. They get like weird. I also like the Mariners a little bit. Not a lot. God, dude, I wish I was that guy. I genuinely wish I was a bandwagon fan. That'll be a leadoff base hit for Colt Keith. We're in the bottom of the 7th of a 2-1 Tigers lead. Again, it was Keith, Dingler, and Baez for this inning, but now we're up to Dingler. Ooh, nobody on. Or nobody out. Bro, Rockies are so good. Well, you know. No, I don't know what the hell the Rockies are going to do. Are they losing again? That'd be brutal if so. Ball 1. Throughout the 2010s, when everyone was for our country's Serbian tennis player Djokovic, everyone thought I was a traitor for being Nadal. Yeah, I'd imagine so, just because he's so close and everything, and like in the area, you know, Slavic and shit like that, Eastern European or whatever. Just basically pretty, yeah. I get it. They have to, because there's no way they're just that bad. Dingler lines out. 1 away. Here's Javi Baez. He hasn't had a hit yet. He's due. All right, Javi, how about you drive one here? Drive one to the wall or some shit. Low gap shot, right center. Damn it. Well, we got the runner to second, I believe. So runner advances to second, 1 away or 2 away. Baez is out though. Here's Trey Sweeney. Maybe if he can get a base hit, then we can score. I would imagine, yeah, the Rockies are going to fire their head coach at some point. Because that's some bad baseball they're playing. Like that's like I feel like they're worse than what the White Sox were last year. But I actually don't know if that's a real feeling. Sweeney drives it. Get down. I think it got down. Hell yeah. No, they caught it, son of a bitch. Just a long fly out. Anyway, top of the 8th. 2-1 Tigers lead. Hopefully we have enough runs. Smith, Duran, and Krim. 7, 8, 9. I think he's injured, Chris Bryant. I don't think he played when we just played them. So either he just kind of didn't feel like playing or he's injured. I'm guessing he's hurt though. Would be my best guess. All right though. Top 8. 2-1 Tigers lead. Ba-ba-ba. Oh yeah, I should probably check a few things. Check my email, make sure everything's good. What I was hoping to see. Hey, we're up at 35. Oh, shit, what the hell? We're at 35 live. That's pretty good. Oh. By the way, it was it's top of the 8th. Why is this taking so long? Wonder if Scubal's still out there. He wasn't. He was at like 82 pitches or some shit like that. They might have switched. Scubal's out. Yeah, Scubal's done. There'll be a new pitcher. Kane Lee will be in. Oop. I just fucked my mic up. Are we still good on the mic? We're good. I bumped a cord, so I didn't know if it was like all fucky. Scubal hurt his back? Oh, Chris Bryant. Yeah, okay. I was like, what? He's at 96 pitches. I think he's just done. 12 strikeouts for Scubal, though. That's pretty crazy. 12 strikeouts, gave up 2 hits, 1 run, no walks, 7 innings. Fouled away by Smith now. It's 1-1. Smith will go to the left side of the plate. All right, let's hope Canley's a little bit more dialed in and throwing strikes this time. His last outing was fucking... That was crazy. He was just having such a difficult time hitting the strike zone. One, 2. 2-2 now. Oh yeah, 1 away. Little ground out to the first base side. 1 down, top of the 8th. Here's Duran. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2. They're gonna bring in Evan Carter to pinch hit for Elvis or Ezekiel Duran. $26 million. The Rockies, yeah, they're paying him a lot of money. Chris Bryant, yeah, he got a fat contract to go to the Rockies. 0-1. It was one of them surprise deals where you're like, wow, he's really gonna go play for the Rockies? I mean, that's stupid. I feel like since he won a World Series, he was just gonna try to go to Colorado and pad his stats and hit some fucking just gaudy ass numbers for the rest of his career and get the Hall of Fame off that. I genuinely think that might have been his plan. That'll be a base hit by Evan Carter. Here's Krim unless they pinch hit, which I'm guessing they're gonna. Yep. Here's Jock Peterson. Good shot for a double play here with Peterson, who used to run really well, but not so much now. He's gained a little bit of weight, come quite a bit larger in frame. So let's hope for a ground ball double play. 1 on, 1 out. Top of the 8th. Really need out here. Come on, Canley. All right, let's call the ball. 1-0. What's that mean? Yeah, I know. He's been basically hurt the entire time he signed. Yeah, Scubal would be in line for the win in this game. That'll be a fly out here by Peterson. 2 down, runner will have to hold at first. Here's top of the order, potentially Haggerty. I'm guessing it's going to be Haggerty. I know they probably have a few more left-handed. Oh, Haggerty's a switch hitter. Okay. Adds up. All right, let's get out of the inning. Let's head to the bottom of the eighth. 2-1. Tigers hold on to their lead. We'll see if they can get a couple more insurance runs for the ninth. We'll find out. Top of the ninth, or bottom of the eighth, coming on up. McKinstry, Torres, and Green. Who the fuck? Oh, McKinstry's in for Malloy. Okay. McKinstry, Torres, and Green. Been a relatively short game. Not even 2 hours yet. We're in the bottom of the eighth. I'd imagine probably. Langford, Heim, and Garcia. They could also just leave Canely out there because it is 3 righties, unless one of these are switch hitters. I think Jonah Heim's a switch hitter. Maybe. I'm surprised Vest didn't pitch to the eighth, but I think they assumed there was going to be a plethora of lefties used when they brought out Scubal, so bringing Canely who can handle lefties pretty good. Vest went 2 on Wednesday. Yeah, he might not be available yet. It is Friday, though. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm going to guess it's probably Vest or Canely goes too. Jacob Webb will replace Corbin here in the bottom of the eighth. So Corbin goes 7, gives up 2 runs, just 3 hits, strikes out 2 and walks, or strikes out 3 and walks 4. Good pitching by Corbin. Bottom of the eighth, here's Jacob Webb. 2-1, Tigers lead. They look to add to their little lead to create some cushion in the ninth. Here's McKinstry. Pinch hitting, or well, he came in as a defensive replacement for Malloy. Now he's going to pinch hit, or well, now he's going to hit for him. Obviously. Called strike 1. Again, it's McKinstry, Torres, Green. Ball 1. 1-1. Come on, Tigers. One, 2. McKinstry foul tips out. Strikes out on a foul tip. I haven't seen anything about Jake Rogers, which is surprising because I thought it was a pretty minor oblique injury, but I guess it must have been a lot worse than they initially thought, I suppose. Torres is up now with nobody on and 1 away. Ball 1. 2-1, Tigers lead. They could use some runs here. Call a strike. 2-1. No, I haven't heard anything, but there still might be news out there that I haven't heard either and missed. Fouled away to remain 2-2. 3-2 now. Ball high and just kind of high. By the way, we'll get another 3-2 coming up, another payoff pitch coming. Oh yeah, Toro's a walk. Good way to get something going here in the bottom of the 8th. Needed a guy on. Called strike 1 to Green. Now maybe Green can get something here. He's had a tough day at the plate. He's 0 for 2. He was walked though. So 1. Nice little shot into a gap or something would be nice. Fouled away, it's 0-2. I'm guessing Andy Ibanez won't be hitting next, and it'll probably be Kerry Carpenter. Scubal got you 50 plus fantasy points for you today. Jesus. I wonder how much more a win would get you if the Tigers can hold on here. Green strikes out, 2 away. Here's potentially Ibanez, maybe not. Because again, McKinstry can be moved over to third. Then you could put Carpenter in the right. Yeah, here's Kerry Carpenter. They might pinch, get a new pitcher though. So we might see a move here from the Texas Rangers as they fear Kerry Carpenter. Yep, they're probably going to bring in a left-handed reliever now. Oh, I hate this move. I hate 2-out pitching changes so much. What's up, Kenny? How's your work been? I'm going to stretch out a little bit here as we enter the as a quick commercial break. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Tigers have a man at first. Kerry Carpenter is pinch hitting here in the bottom of the 8th, probably, unless he gets pinched hit for again. There's a possible pitching change happening just so they can have a lefty on lefty matchup. Yeah. Bottom of the 8th. Oh, what a quick game. You cleaning your dorm room tonight? Nice. You're now in your apartment. Nice. Hopefully, is your apartment nice and everything? Everything going good there? 1-0. Oh, it's not a pitching change. Oh, shit. Just a little meeting at the mound. Yeah, Jody, we ended up sweeping the Rockies this over the weekend. Or not weekend, but over the last few days. Took 3 of 3. You need a lamp. Can't believe it's a 2-hour game and we're like in 9. Yep. Technically, it's an hour and 55 minutes right now. We could hit the 9th any second. 2-1. Let's hope though. Let's hope we expand this a little bit. Let's hope we take a little time here. or 8 or 9 runs or something. Add a good 20 minutes onto the game. 2-1 for the pinch hitting Carpenter. Good hitters count now. Maybe he can get up. Fouled it away. It's 2-2. But overhead light is broken. Oh, well, can you get one Can you get it fixed? Like, will the apartment people help you? Pacers and Cavs game. Close. Okay. Carpenter in a 2-2 count after a foul ball. Three two on Carpenter. Ball. They'll come Monday. Well, that's good, Kenny. At least they'll come fix it. Damn it. All right. Well, we'll head to the top of the ninth. Let's hope 1 run's enough. Langford, Heim, and Garcia here in the top of the ninth. We'll see who comes out to pitch. We got a righty, a switch, and a righty. So there's a good shot Canely stays out, or they'll go get Will Vest. Well, I guess we also should consider any potential pinch hitters. All right, let's hope Vest. If it's Vest, hopefully he's ready to go. By the way, I'm probably gonna wrap up pretty quick after the game goes final, mainly because I am visiting family and everything still. For at least a couple weeks here, and then around the end of the month we'll be back up over in Kalamazoo. Oh shit. Langford, Heim, and Garcia. Oh, Will Vest is in. All right, we'll see. 2-1, Tigers lead. Tight game. Hopefully 1 run's enough. Only benefit is we do get last bats. That's kind of nice. Being able to have kind of the last go at her. Do 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 do. Pew 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 pew. Again, it should be Langford, Heim, and Garcia due up here in the top of the ninth. Tigers hoping for a quick, painless inning here. Let's hope we get one. Called strike 1. All right, good start. What you'd like to see? Nice strikes. Come on, man. Oh my God, why is this fucking piece of shit doing that? Hey, look at that. 38 likes, 2 away from 40. That's pretty great. I appreciate y'all. And they get a ground out here to start off the ninth. 1 away. One out. Here's Heim. Switch hitter batting from the left side this time with the righty on the mound. Swing and strike one. Fouled away. It's 0-2. Both pitching staffs went crazy today, as evident by the 2-1 pitchers duel between Corbin and Scubal this evening. Pretty fun game, especially if you like pitchers duels. Another foul ball. We'll get another 0-2 coming up. See how they handle Heim here with the 5th pitch of the at bat. Somehow fouls that one off too. We'll have another foul ball or another 0-2 coming. Not really sure how he got a hold of that one, but hey. Oop. And Heim strikes out, 2 away. All right, let's see. Now we're down to Garcia. Hopefully we can get him. 2-1, Tigers lead, top 9. Looking to close this thing down and put this in the win column. Got to get through. I think this is Adolis Garcia, but it might not be. He might be too old there. I'm thinking Garcia is. He's up though. His AB. Let's hope for ground out. Pop out. Being by yourself is stressful. Yeah, it can be a little stressful. There's a lot of shit you got to do. You get used to it though. All right, 1 pitch, 1 out, it looks like. Just what we need. I think it was a little pop out. Well, he flew out anyway. Cool. All right, Tigers win. We'll go to 26-13. What a solid win for the Tigers here today. Game went fairly quickly at a 2-hour and 2-minute game. Basically, probably exactly 2 hours from first pitch almost. Very quick, efficient game by both teams. Again, it was a pitching duel, pitcher's effort. Scubal goes 7 innings, gives up 2 hits, just 1 earned run. Fuck you. Scubal's ERA down to 2.08 on the year. Sheesh. He struck out 12. Canely came in, got a hold, pitched 1 good inning. Vest got his 4th save of the year. 13 ahead of 500. Yeah, Tigers are 26-13. Really solid. Patrick Corbin pitched really good too. 7 innings, gave up 3 hits, just 2 earned. 4 walks, 3 Ks, and lost the game on that basically. Webb pitched pretty good. Yeah, this was a really well pitched game by both teams. The Tigers scored their 2 runs on a 2 RBI or on an RBI double by Dingler, and then they kind of manufactured a run by Keith as well, getting a single, and the RBI from for the Rangers came on a base hit. They manufactured some runs on. Yeah, have a good one, Jody. Yeah, good game for the Tigers here this afternoon. They'll be playing again tomorrow. Let's go take a peek. Should be doing the game tomorrow too, unless something comes up. But I kind of doubt it. What is tomorrow? Saturday? Yeah. 6:10. Should be able to do that one and that one. So Sounds good to me. Hey, yeah, it's always go Tigers, Frank. What's the score? It's 2-1. Tigers win. Maybe 95-98. Well, hopefully, Jonathan. Hey, let's hope so. At this rate, yeah, I think so. At this rate, I think we're on pace to win 100. Yeah, see you later, Gibbs. Good game. Good game. We have to hope the Dodgers lose tonight. Now, if the Dodgers can lose to the Diamondbacks, then we become the best team in baseball for at least one day. By the way, momentarily, until the Dodgers play, we are all alone in first place at 26-13. Half game, all by ourselves. Who's got it better than us? Oh, the score of the night. Oh, for them. Yeah, it's always a good talk. Oh hell yeah, it's always go Tigers. Boston KC are tied at 0. The Guardians are they're leading 3-0 on the Phillies and about to blow them out. Oh, that's about that. Twins are ahead 1-0 on the Giants. All right, everybody. I think that's about it for me tonight. I'm going to get out of here. Fun little stream. We'll be live again tomorrow, most likely, for game 2 of the series. Hopefully, we cover in a series win tomorrow. But yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Thanks to anyone new who subscribed. I think that put us at 9,500 subscribers, which is pretty crazy. Thank you to everyone who's left a like. That's pretty great. We hit up over 40 on this stream, or we hit right about 40. So yeah, great little game. Great job by the Tigers. Nice win. Everything's looking pretty good for this team, huh? All right, though. Y'all have a great rest of your night. I'll see you tomorrow, or I'll see you Sunday, or I'll see you sometime soon, hopefully. As always, GG to the Rangers. That was a really good game. All right. Till next time. Peace out. Go Tigers. Go Lions. Go Patriots. And of course, it's always go Tigers. I'll see you next time. Peace out and have a great night.